Yo, what's going on? Instagram Live. Checking in with y'all at the crib. Chilling. Everyone got me a manicure, man. Look at my shit. My shit is rocking. I haven't had a manicure and a pedicure in a long time, man. Forgot how good it feels. I've been running around so much, I haven't had a chance to get my nails done right. The last time I got my nails done was in Atlanta, over there by the by Underground. The worst. I didn't get my hooves done, but I got my nails done. They did a horrible job. Horrible over there. Yeah, so, I got a real fly spot. Got my shit right. I would show you my toes, but I don't want to be up here looking moist. You dig? Oh, John Legend. Shout out to John Legend. Shout out with me and John Legend. We had a conversation on Twitter a few minutes ago. Shout out to John. We're gonna touch on a few things tonight. What's up, What's up, Mia Nicole? It's a lot of Nicoles in here. What the fuck is going on? Is this Nicole Monday? All y'all goddamn Nicoles in here. Shit. A gang of Nicoles in here. Were y'all all born in like the 70s and your mama named you after Natalie Cole? Yeah. All right, so let's it's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, man, we got to touch on a lot of stuff. And by the way, we're doing ISM Radio tomorrow. We're doing ISM Radio tomorrow. But we had to touch on some stuff tonight. Earlier tonight, I put up a post of, I came across a picture of John Legend with Harvey Weinstein. And I just put it up, I'm like, ooh, and, the picture was circulating around. And John, he was kind of clapping back on folks. And, he was like, yeah, I took the picture, a while back before I knew what was happening. All right. And he and I were having a conversation on Twitter just a few minutes ago. If you go to my Twitter, you'll see we're chopping it up. And, what I told him on Twitter, I said, we still fuck with you, but we just want everybody to have that same energy. Because, John Legend was on the R. Kelly documentary, going in on R. Kelly, rightfully so. Rightfully so. The issue that a lot of people are having, now this is recent, this was a few minutes ago. I'm talking a few minutes ago. Yeah, you go to my Twitter, you go to Tariq Nasheed on Twitter, you see me and him chopping it up. And John's a good dude. He's a good dude. The thing is, we just want to make sure everybody has the same energy all across the board. We're making sure everybody's going to have the same energy across the board, because what we got out here, and I want y'all to peep this out, a lot of people are using this R. Kelly thing as a proxy to really just attack black men. That's been a major problem. And they're pretending to care about these damn girls, which a lot of people don't. They can give less than a shit about some little girls getting molested, or they don't give a shit. A lot of people really don't give a shit. So a lot of this whole extra fake concern because white mommy and white daddy put the money up to act as a deflection, we're seeing it for what it is. So we don't want people to be out here yelling, R. Kelly, oh, these are our babies, our black babies, oh, yeah, okay. But then we ignore all these other people. And when it comes time to call these other people out, some of these same black folks yelling about R. Kelly are the main ones trying to deflect from them. See, we ain't playing that game. We're not going to play that game. And a lot of people who was connected to that R. Kelly documentary, some of them are really on some hypocritical shit. They were like, how come nobody's hearing nothing? And these are the same people who worked at the magazines who promoted them. You dig? So, everybody's going to have that same energy. And again, what we're not going to do, we're not going to further exploit these girls by pretending to give a damn about them so that you can butter up and get in good with the white feminists and use your anti-black male hatred to facilitate all of this energy. Because a lot of these people, again, they're not motivated by helping girls. They're really motivated by their anti-black male hatred. And a lot of these people who's really on some, hey, stop focusing on everybody else, the girls, the babies, people who's really going extra with that, these are people who ain't doing shit for them girls. Let's be very clear. All these, oh, the babies, the girls, oh, Lord, our girls, our children, they ain't doing shit for them. They're not doing shit for those girls. They're not doing shit for those babies. They weren't concerned really about R. Kelly until the white women said, okay, be concerned right this week because we're about to monetize this whole R. Kelly thing. We decided to monetize it. R. Kelly's music is still selling. So my thing is, we're not going to further exploit black girls by pretending to give a damn about them, but everybody has these ulterior motives. You dig? Everybody got these damn ulterior motives, and black girls don't need to be further exploited. That's the problem. And you got all these white women's groups that's fronting like groups of people of color. These are the ones you really got to watch. Because like I've been telling people for the past few days, this whole thing is funded by these white groups to really act as a deflection from them. Now, they want us, they're forcing us to talk about, y'all talk about R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. Okay, we know R. Kelly's been fucked up for 20 years. But do you know within the last 48 hours, if we're going to talk about sexual improprieties, in the last 48 hours, Kevin Spacey went to court for his sexual improprieties. A white director named Bryan Singer, who has had multiple charges and accusations of pedophilia and rape, he won a damn Golden Globe last night. Do you know that? His movie, Bohemian Rhapsody, he was the director. They fired him because of the scandal, but his name is still connected with it. Oh, dude, that movie won a fucking Golden Globe last night. So we out here running around yelling about R. Kelly, and they're secretly rewarding their people. Yeah, look that up. Look up Bryan Singer. Look up Bryan Singer. They real quiet about that. Bryan Singer has multiple pedophile charges, and they gave his ass his movie a Golden Globe last night. Last night. Today, a white political donor, a wealthy white political donor out here in LA named Ed Buck. This dude had the body of a black man in his house found dead. Another black, and this is the second one. Yeah, look up. Yeah, you know about Bryan Singer. Yeah, there's a whole documentary about Bryan Singer and a whole bunch of those pedophiles in Hollywood. There's a whole documentary called An Open Secret. I always promote it. And they buried that documentary. They wouldn't distribute it, so you can see it online now. And the director, Amy, she follows me, and we chop it up on Twitter. But this dude, Ed Buck, who's a wealthy donor, he works with the Clintons. I mean, he's a big money dude. He funds a lot of the Democrats, and he's all clicked in with Gil Garcetti, with all these politicians. Dude, a gay black man was found dead in his house today. This is the second one in 18 months. Remember, last year, there was a gay black man found dead in his house. They never prosecuted him. They didn't even arrest him, I don't think. He got off with that one, and now there's another dead black man in his house. There's some Silence of the Lamb shit going on right now. This happened today. And let me talk to the gay brothers in the LGBT community. Because this is the mistake y'all make. Y'all run around talking that goddamn intersectionality shit. And I want my brothers, y'all still our brothers. I don't give a fuck about your sexual preference, but you're still our brothers. But don't get on that dumb shit talking about you're intersectional and you equally gay and equally black. And no, motherfucker, you ain't. These folks, when you get around them, they don't look at you as no equal, man. You're just another nigga to them, and they'll off your ass. And nothing will happen to them. The white LGBT community ain't saying shit about these black dudes getting killed by this dude. The white LGBT community hasn't said a goddamn thing, man. And y'all running around being the mascot for them all the time. I want y'all to really get that in your fucking head, brother. I know, we trying to look for ways to run from the pains of systematic white supremacy, but nigga, ain't no running. Ain't no running. Your sexuality just doesn't trump that. We one big nigga. You better understand that. We are one big nigga. Black, dark Puerto Rican, Dominican, Caribbean, African, Igbo, Yoruba, all of us. We the same. But niggas be thinking they different because you just pop them butt cheeks open and you somehow different, nigga. No, you ain't. So I want y'all to be safe out there. And I want just everybody, especially out here, be safe, man, because they're giving people a green light to, man, just kind of off us. So you got to be careful, brothers. And the shit that I've been reading about this Ed Buck, and I posted some very disturbing, some of the shit I can't even post on Instagram because Instagram be flagging my shit. But I posted some stuff, some real disturbing images that look like some Silence of the Lambs stuff with this Ed Buck dude. And from what I've been hearing, he's kind of known, from what I've been finding out recently, he's kind of known around that little West Hollywood circle. He's known for cruising and getting gay black men and offering them a lot of drugs, and he gives them like date rape drugs, and once they're knocked out, he starts injecting them with shit. They said he likes to get black men and do some like Tuskegee style experiments with them. A lot of people are saying this. This dude is on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit, man. FMNT, who'd you see in August, FMNT? FMNT, who you see in August? What's up, James Wilson? Yeah, man, this dude is on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. That's what Jeffrey Dahmer did. Jeffrey Dahmer would go get a bunch of gay black men, drug them up, and once they were drugged up, he started chopping them up. FMNT, are you serious? If you are, man, get on, because, people saying shit. Let me see if you're serious, because this is, that'll be some. What's up, Jay Callie? What's up, my brother? How you doing? FMNT, get on, man. Let's chop it up. What's up, baby girl 68? Much respect, Afriganis. But that's the thing, man. We got to keep that same energy. Don't have all that energy for R. Kelly and then you dip. We got FMNT. What's up, brother? How are you?
What's up?
What's up, brother? So you out here in L.A.?
No, I'm in New York. I live in New York. I live in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Okay. So you've seen Ed before?
But I was in L.A. I've been in L.A. many times.
Okay.
I know the little scene.
Okay.
And yes, this dude does like to, exhibit predatory behavior. I've never gone home with him.
Okay.
But I've seen his little ways.
Have you been to his place before?
No.
Okay. What's the web?
Because everybody knows that's the creep. Don't hang out with the creep. But the ones who are drugged up already, the girls in the club, girls as in gay boys in the club, okay, who are maybe a little inebriated off the tea, smoking whatever kind of drug, and they want a little money, he'll throw them, he'll throw them some change and they'll go home with him. Wow. And they won't come back.
What now? Did you hear about the injections and all this shit that he's into? Because I keep hearing people talk about he likes to, he gives you the date rape drug and then he's doing some kind of injections. Have you heard anything like that?
If you're a guy who wants to smoke tea, exactly, tea, crystal meth. Okay. If you're a guy who wants to do the tea, I'm pretty sure you would go back to his house and he would be like, "Oh, the only way that we could do it is to shoot it up." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know anything about experiments and nothing like that,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that drug
Yeah.
by shooting it up.
Wow. 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 Man, so how long have people been knowing about this dude?
I mean, you're talking about Hollywood, like West Hollywood. Everybody's known about Bryan Singer. Everybody's known about Kevin Spacey. Everybody knows about John Travolta. Everybody knows about that dude. There's been like, I mean, if you're in the scene, you know.
Mm, there's a certain website that I heard that he gets on. What's the website? And I don't, you know.
Well, like Grinder.
I don't know. They said it was some Adam something. There's some where he meets brothers.
Oh, Adam for Adam. That's an old website. That's like an old gay dating website. But it's a hoodie. It's not a wig. It's my New York Knicks hoodie. Calm down.
Man.
I know people trying to play me on this. No, but basically Adam for Adam or Grinder. A lot of people, what we need to talk about is the fact that a lot of these gay men, a lot of the LGBT community gets away with their pedophilic ways. Okay. Because about 20 years ago in the 80s and 90s, they did this whole campaign. Oh, gay people are not pedophiles. And, you know, for the most part, gay people are not pedophiles.
Right.
But there are gay pedophiles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just because it's LGBT doesn't mean it's good. LGBT could be liars, bigots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And trouble too.
Now, you mentioned Bryan Singer. Did you ever run across him out here in Hollywood when you were around?
Oh yeah, I had a friend who my roommate dated Bryan Singer. Okay. Like dated meaning like slept with.
Okay, and he's a guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. But yeah, because there's a whole movie about Bryan Singer. Yeah, there's a movie called An Open Secret where they're just talking about all his shit. Oh man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
I got the tea to spill. I have a lot more tea to spill, but I'm gonna just keep it to myself for now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Man, so how often do you come out here to LA, brother?
Probably like twice a year. I'm a stylist, so I do like styling gigs whenever I'm out there. I do some work, and then, but I live in New York. I live in Brooklyn.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Look, out here.
But I follow you. I follow you. I watch you.
No doubt. But that's interesting about Ed Buck, man. Did you know the guy from a year ago who was killed in his house? Did you know him?
I heard about that. I didn't know. I don't see. That's the thing. Is like that's not my scene.
Okay.
My scene is not. I don't key with like the crazy like going out partying tea heads. Like I do not. That's not my scene.
Wow.
So I don't know those boys. In particular, that white guy who I saw a picture of today.
Ed, right?
I've definitely seen him.
And have you heard any other things about him that was kind of crazy?
Just through the articles, like, you know what I mean? Nothing from somebody who actually like went to his house, but just everybody knows, could feel your vibe. You know what I'm saying? When you step in the club and then there's that one, everybody's young and black and Latino, and then there's this one guy kind of like creeping on like the most inebriated one. You know what I mean? Like, wow. And then they disappear off of them, and then they're like, "Oh, where was so and so? Oh, we don't know."
Wow. He
went away with him.
Man,
who's gonna be the victim tonight? Type of shit.
Shit, man, that's crazy as hell, man.
I'm sure he has way more. I'm sure he did that to way more boys. It's not just two.
Yeah, man. Brother, man, but thank you so much for calling in, brother, man. I appreciate you, brother. Good information, man. All right.
You're welcome. And touching on what you said before, too, I do not believe that straight black men and gay black men are any different either.
Absolutely.
Okay? And I don't want to paint all gay men with one brush because we are all different colors, just like black people are all different colors.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt, man. You be good, brother. All right.
You too.
All right. That's one of our LBGT brothers. Shout out to him. Man. What y'all saying? I ain't even reading y'all damn comments. But we deep up in here. We in here 700 deep. But wow. So that Ed dude, I've been hearing that Ed guy, he's known around the scene. A lot of people know about this guy. They've been talking about how fucking weird he is. Wow, man. Damn, that's crazy as hell. Wow, man. But that's our brother. Shout out to our brother, man. That brother was dropping some good information. And he was still, still being on code. He didn't want to say too much. And I feel him because he still moves in those circles. So, it's not like my man's getting his money. So, he don't want to mess his money up. I feel him. But, he gave some good information. A good brother. Yeah, I like that brother too. Real good brother. Oh, yeah. But, man, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? But my LA people, I want y'all to be safe, especially the brothers in the game out here. I know y'all doing what you got to do to get your money. I don't judge folks. You got to do what you got to do. That's part of the game. But the fact that, they letting this dude get away with orphan cats in his crib, man, and the fact that other people, like my brother who just called up, people are saying that this is a damn weirdo. This dude is a known weirdo. You there? Hold on, wait, hold on. Who is this? Manny Fish. Hold on, get on. You can't believe I co-signed? What? Get on, dude. Manny, get on camera. The fuck is you talking about? Get on camera, man. Manny Fish, get your ass on camera. Nigga, get that goddamn dish rag from your fucking face. Get that rag from your face.
I keep spanking you, Tariq.
Get that rag. You look like you're trying to chloroform yourself so you can rape yourself. Take that shit off your face.
I keep spanking you.
It's always some goofy ass nigga. Let me see that.
I'll spank you every single chance I got.
This nigga got an Ernie and
Oh,
Bert
damn,
hairline.
Tariq. Damn, Tariq. I keep spanking you every single time. I keep getting you.
This nigga right here. See, this is what
this
nigga's at Ed Buck's house right now, and Ed Buck done drugged him, and this nigga's booty hole is exposed right now, nigga.
But damn, Tariq, every single time you send me a request, I keep
some
spanking
dumbass. This asshole
Tariq,
right
but
here.
be honest with me, Tariq.
Man, get your ass off this phone.
You every single time you get.
God damn. Anyway. It's always some bullshit. We are in here heavy. We are in here. We got 800 people. Damn near 900. Let's get 1,000 people in here. Let's get 1,000 people in here. And everybody, all the new people watching, y'all follow me. You need to follow me right here on Tariq Elite on my Instagram. Everybody follow me right now while we're here. But some more stuff we gotta keep our eyes and ears to the streets, family. We have to see what's going on. We have to see what's popping. Like I said, that Ed Buck dude, he's real clicked in and connected. And obviously he throws a lot of money on some of these prosecutors and DAs. That's why they're not touching them. What's up, Simply Dane's girl? Shout out to you. Shout out to Broward County. You dig? Did they ever charge? No, they have not charged and arrest Ed. Oh, man. I don't want none of my brothers to be in any kind of danger out here. You know, the lawyer, yeah. Did y'all see the lawyer? I put up a clip of the lawyer, Ed Buck's lawyer, talking crazy. He was like, well, yeah, he had a friend talking about the dead victim. Yeah, his friend came over. His friend already was struggling with drugs. And I'm like, what? That lawyer was talking crazy. Like, what are you talking about? There ain't no autopsy or nothing. So what are you talking about? You already talked about John Legend. I talked about John Legend earlier. John Legend and I, we were chopping it up on Twitter. Much respect to John. Much respect to John. I was just asking about the same energy, having the same energy all across the board when it comes to these pedos. And my dude, who the brother who called up, he's talking about Brian Singer, his roommate, dated Brian Singer. So there's a lot of stuff going on with Brian Singer and all these people, and we can't ignore these folks. This is why, family, we don't let the white women and those white feminists sit behind the scene and dictate our conversation. You understand? We don't need them sitting behind the scenes dictating our conversation. Y'all tag John Legend, because he's here on Instagram too. Let's see if we can get John Legend on the screen. Tag John Legend and tell him to come on in here so we can chop it up with him. The family's good, guys. But like I'm saying, man, we don't need to have these white feminists sitting behind the scenes, moving the puppet strings, dictating our conversation, making us and steering us to talk just about R. Kelly. Yeah, R. Kelly's on the bullshit, it's whatever. We've discussed that. But we are not going to ignore all these other damn people, man. That's the main reason why we don't ignore these fucking people. Every time we say, hey, man, yeah, R. Kelly's fucked up, we know that, but what about these other dudes, man? They doing the same shit, and they just, ain't nobody saying nothing. Oh, man, R. Kelly, we need to focus on R. Kelly. Don't worry about them. It ain't about no white supremacists. It's about R. Kelly. Dude, I ain't about to ignore these dudes. I ain't going to ignore Bryan Singer and the Kevin Spaceys and the Ed Bucks. I ain't ignoring them. Because these are the people who can really do some damage. They'll go way beyond just pedophilia and rape. They're killing niggas now. You see the brother just called up. His folks was clicked in with Bryan Singer, and they know these dudes out here targeting black folks, man, with sexual assault and murder. I ain't about to just focus on R. Kelly. Yeah, he's fucked up or whatever, but I'm looking at these dudes too and how they're normalizing them. You dig? That's another thing too, family. This is why we have to reject bullshit like that slave play where they trivialize and normalize and promote gutter sex, plantation sex with us, sexual degradation with us and the white supremacists. See, when they do shit like that, that creates a precedent. So when it happens in real life, there's no real outcry and you don't punish nobody. That's one of the reasons why we were so hell-bent on that slave play bullshit. And that's why we got to get on code and really start G-checking all this bullshit when they start doing it. You did? Oh, they got all these Catholic priests, they ain't touching these people. We're going to have that same energy all across the board. That's the problem. See, I don't want to see people sitting up here yelling about some damn R. Kelly, and then when white mommy and daddy come in the room who's done the same shit, all of a sudden you start, the energy change. Your energy gets different. No, y'all keep that same goddamn energy. You see me, I go in on all of them. I hit all of them hard. You ain't getting no damn pay. I've been going in on Bryan Singer, Weinstein, all of them, Ed Buck, all of them. I go in on all of them. You all getting the same energy. I'm the can man. All y'all asses getting the same goddamn energy. You getting all of it. I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, R. Kelly, fuck that nigga, R. Kelly, he ain't shit. Then when Bryan Singer and his folks come in the room, like, we gonna get in some good trouble. And then you turn to John Lewis. You start bucking your fucking eyes when the white people come in there. We's got to forgive. I've actually seen some of these same nigresses and Negroes who are yelling about R. Kelly. When you bring the Weinsteins and Bryan Singer, you bring these people up, they actually start making excuses. They were like, well, Harvey Weinstein, it wasn't really pedophilia. I'm like, well, okay. Well, y'all starting to explain when it comes to them. Yeah, when it comes to them, they start explaining. Yeah, we're in here heavy. Yeah, don't get quiet. And yeah, Hugh Hefner, I heard a lot of shit about Hugh Hefner. We all heard shit about him. We've all heard shit about him. I've heard a lot of stuff about Hugh Hefner. Also, I've heard from black girls who've been up there saying how racist he is. You think that's some shit people don't like talking about. They make it seem like Hugh Hefner is some kind of civil rights ally or some shit. I've heard black girls who's been around goddamn Hugh Hefner saying that that motherfucker's racist as hell. He was racist when he was alive. Fuck him. Yeah. Yeah, Hugh Hefner. Yeah, Hugh Hefner. Yeah, I've heard things. You there? Yeah, he say, look it, yeah. You heard the guitar from Led Zeppelin, fuck the phone. Dude, man, you know Jerry Lee Lewis? Some of y'all might not be old enough to remember. Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin, and he would parade her around. Jerry Lee Lewis is still alive today. He's still alive. They still play his records. You think Elvis, you know, he had a, this was what, a 14-year-old? Ted Nugent's ass. Then he became a legal guardian of some underage chick so he could marry her. Something weird shit. His racist ass. And then, and I've been talking about this with R. Kelly. The thing with R. Kelly, the problem with this whole situation and the problem people are having with it is the way they're spinning it. Even with Dream Hampton, the person who directed it, the way they're spinning it, it's beyond just talking about R. Kelly. The narrative is morphing into, okay, this is a problem with black men. This is the narrative they keep on trying to roll with. And that's the problem. And we are calling that out. And when you call that out, they try to jump on some, oh, you taking up for R. Kelly. You ain't thinking about the girls. See, this is a little bullshit game they play. They keep trying to use the victimhood of the girls to exploit that, to facilitate their own anti-black man hatred and their desire to buddy up with those white feminists. And that's some shit we're not going to accept. You're not going to keep exploiting these black girls even more with all of this fake concern. Rob Lowe, we all, did y'all, some of y'all might not be old enough to remember, Rob Lowe did a sex tape with some underage girls. Do y'all know that? Back in the day. They don't talk about that. Rob Lowe is still out here working in Hollywood now. Rob Lowe did a sex tape with some underage girls. How many of y'all remember that? Don't let them fool you with all that R. Kelly shit in Hollywood. They do the same shit, but they push all the promotion on R. Kelly to kind of to put a black face on the Me Too movement. Who is Rob? Rob Lowe's a white actor. He's an actor. No, he's not black. He's white. That's why you never heard of it. Yeah, he's white. That's why you never heard of it. You just learning that? A lot of y'all, oh yeah, I be forgetting some of y'all are real young. Yeah. The actor Rob Lowe, who's still in movies, still on television shows, Rob Lowe is still working. They love Rob Lowe in Hollywood. Rob Lowe's ass did a sex tape with some underage chicks back in the day. Yeah, look that up. We all know about the dad from Seventh Heaven. We all know about that. Yeah, that's the thing. You forget about Rob Lowe because every time pedophilia comes up, they put a blackface on it. They keep putting a blackface on it. And they keep bringing up the old R. Kelly shit from 20-something years ago because like I just pointed out, in the last 48 hours, we've had multiple sexual situations or situations with people on the sexual hot seat. You there? And then you have some people talking about R. Kelly. Well, he got some girls kidnapped now. There's some girls kidnapped now. No. Those are women now, if we want to be honest. He got some women now doing God knows what, but unfortunately, and I said this on my broadcast last night, the reason why R. Kelly got away with stuff is not because of no rape culture. When they start, Dream Hampton tweeted that the other day. She was like, yeah, we're going to use this surviving R. Kelly to go in our communities to tackle rape culture. You better, that's dangerous. What the fuck is rape culture in our community? You watch that. Dream Hampton seems like she has a lot of anti-black male hatred. What the fuck is rape culture in black society? See, watch words like that. See, those are words that the white supremacists will give them. You there? Rob, you said Rob Lowe commercial just came on? Hilarious. You there? But when they start talking about, we're going to use this R. Kelly thing to talk about rape culture, when you got these white supremacist males raping every damn body and every child. So they're taking their cues from the white supremacist female, because understand, these shea butter feminists, they deep down want to be white supremacists themselves. That's why they lay up with Zaddy. They cannot stand black society. They low-key want to be white supremacists themselves. They want to be able to dominate and misuse the rest of black society. Shout out to my brother, Willie D. What's up, brother? Everybody in this room, y'all give a salute to my brother, Willie D. Willie D was out there putting in good work with our sister, the baby girl who got killed, Jasmine. I saw the rally out there. Willie was out there at the rally representing. Willie has always been on the front line, you know, not just musically, but in the community. You dig? Willie was out there in the streets with the people, speaking up for that baby girl. So y'all gotta salute Willie, one of the realest in the game. We don't have that too much. We got too many soft shoe coon niggas in the game. We need more brothers like Willie and Face and those dudes. Tell Face I said what's up, and Willie, tell Face I still want that fucking verse. Face owed me a damn verse, and Face on a remix. Yeah, but shout out to Willie. And y'all follow my brother. You dig? Salute to Willie. Look, Willie, can you get on camera real quick, Will? Just real quick, brother. I know you at home. I know it's about, what, 11, 12 o'clock in Houston? Paul Walker had 30-degree girlfriend. Wow. But, yeah, we in here heavy. We're in here heavy. But, like I said, a lot of these fake shea butter feminists, they got this whole pretend concern for the victims of R. Kelly. And like I said, the reason why nothing has happened to R. Kelly, none of the victims, the women, ever filed press criminal charges. No doubt, Willie. Take your time, man. No rush, man. I just wanted to see if you can holler at everybody real quick. Do your thing. Just no rush. No big deal, brother. But like I said, the women, nobody pressed charges, man. Nobody pressed charges. Nobody pressed criminal charges. Everybody was trying to get a bag. The whole thing was all about getting some money. Yeah? So, that's why, nothing really happened to them. And we're going to have to be real. And, a lot of people are circulating video of Andrea Kelly. She, one minute she's mad at R. Kelly, the next minute she's speaking highly of him, the next minute she's mad. And yeah, every other video, she's mad. Then, oh, y'all leave him alone. Y'all better show him respect. Next week, oh, he ain't shit. So I don't know if it depends on if her Cash App hits. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. But we're going to have to be honest. A lot of these parents, a lot of these women who were taking their daughters to R. Kelly, they knew what the fuck was up. We're going to have to be real about that. This is why they're so desperate to create this black male thing where they could point to black men for some reason. We didn't have shit to do with R. Kelly and what was going on. Black men as a group, this ain't on us. They keep trying to put it on us. They keep trying to manipulate and put it on black men as a group. It was only one black man involved. That was R. Kelly. Didn't have shit to do with nobody else. But there's a lot of women involved. A lot of moms involved. And if y'all keep trying to point the finger at black men, talking about rape culture and all this old shit, that's going to take the blame off the people that were really facilitating this fuckery. Understand this. My daughter's 19. She's grown. I know where the fuck she is right now. And she's grown at 19 and she done moved out and I know where the fuck she is. I'd be damned if I have a 14-year-old child at any motherfucker's crib or studio getting pissed on at night or whatever. How the fuck you don't know where your 14-year-old is? You understand me? You got a 14-year-old kid. I know my children's every move because they around me. Now let's just talk real and stop talking fucking dumb. Well, how your 14-year-old gonna be out of your sight like that? Forget about just out of your sight. Just out of your sight and at a motherfucking studio getting pissed on. Do you understand me? Most parents don't my ass. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And if they don't, that's some fucked up shit going on with them. You don't know where your 14-year-old is? You did? So some people knew some things. And understand this. Remember, during the trial, the family and the girl was like, that ain't me in that video. They got chipped off. They knew. They got their money on it. Hell, they got paid. They got their money on. Let me get Willie popping. Let me get Willie on real quick. All right, I got Willie D coming on, family. It's called neglect. You dig? They knew what the fuck was happening. What's up, Will?
What's up? What's up, King?
How you doing out there, brother?
I'm good, man. Just coming from radio. Well, actually, the television station, news station, doing an interview about the Jasmine Barnes case.
What's happening with that now? What's the status going on with that now?
Well, right now, they're trying to apprehend the second suspect.
Yeah.
They got a suspect, a black male, 20 years old, and so they're on the hunt for the second one.
Okay. Now, because there's some rumors spreading around that some people are saying that was it might have been a drug deal gone bad. Somebody was saying that she knew one of the killers. They were friends on Facebook. Some people are saying.
Yeah. It's a lot of different stories going on right now.
Yeah.
You know what, Tariq, though, regardless of what the variables are,
yeah,
you know, whatever the dynamics are, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, an innocent child was killed in our community.
Absolutely.
So her death must be revenged.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that the killer was white or black or whatever color. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what the parents did for a living. It doesn't matter what their background is or what they may have done in the past or what they were currently doing.
Yeah.
The bottom line is that an innocent child was killed, and we don't need to try to muddy the waters, you know, by throwing these allegations about, you know, their background or what may have happened or what they might have been involved in.
Yeah.
You know, right now, regardless of whatever was going on, whatever the truth is, we have grieving parents. At the end of the day, they're still grieving parents. I know some people don't give a damn because some people say, well, you know, you shouldn't, you know, that's what happened when you do this or you do that. And, you know, we don't know what that truth is, but regardless of what the truth is, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we have an innocent child, one more innocent child in our neighborhood, in our community, that has been gunned down by senseless violence.
Absolutely.
And so we got to step up and we got to represent and we got to get some justice for Jasmine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My man. What's up? Any other events down there as far as the, is it like funeral services? What else is happening as far as that case?
Yeah, the funeral services are tomorrow.
Okay.
And, I can't think of the name of the church right now, but if anybody that want to get some information on it, all they have to do is Google Jasmine Barnes funeral, and it'll pop up.
Okay.
You know, like a lot of people, there's a lot of questioning about whether or not the interest will still be there now that we know it's not a hate crime. Like that, people are insinuating that because the shooter was not white or doesn't appear to be white, that somehow, you know, it's going to be less interest in the case from the people that are on the front lines. I understand extreme operate. Yeah, it'll probably be less interest in the case from them, but you know, these are our children. So you know, it doesn't matter who harm our children. If you harm our babies, we got to get you.
Absolutely.
It don't look like us. It don't matter if you my brother, you my cousin. Don't matter if you my daddy, whoever, my best friend. If you harm our children, man, you know, hey, man, hey, all that stuff we did together and everything I knew about you don't even exist no more because I don't even know this dude who harmed my child. I don't know you. You somebody different than me now. Mm-hmm. So you get it just like anybody else can get it.
Absolutely.
You know, we gotta deliver justice, and we gotta execute and eliminate all threats to our communities, internal and external.
Absolutely.
Everybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Mm-hmm. When we got to get that mentality.
Yeah.
So many of us come from the streets, and many of us have family members and friends and, you know, childhood friends and people, associates that we know from the streets and might be still out there living that life or whatever. So we're hesitant to demand justice and to get at them. We're hesitant about holding them accountable.
Yeah.
But we got to start holding them accountable. It's going to be a whole lot easier to deal with these other people, these external forces, once we start dealing with those within.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My man, Willie, thank you so much for calling in, my brother.
For sure, man.
Keep us posted on what's happening with the funeral tomorrow, brother, all right?
For sure, dog. Salute, man. Salute. Thank you for everything you're doing, man. We know, you know, that you put your life on the line, man. You ain't just out here doing this for likes and caps or whatever. You know, you're a smart man. You can go out and get into any kind of business you want to and be successful.
Absolutely.
But you riding for the people, man. And you know, like just like with me, people don't always agree with what you're saying, but the one thing that they can't deny is that you love your people. And if you love our people, hey man, you all right with me.
My man, real shit, brother. Much respect to you, brother. You be good. No doubt. That's my brother Willie. That's Willie. Real shit right there. My man. And that's real talk, man. One thing, people can say whatever about me. People always talk shit about me. People love talking about my ass. But one thing you cannot say about me, you cannot say I'm a buck dancing coon, and you cannot say I don't love black folks, because y'all know I do. I'm one of the few people out here who got international access to the media who will go hard body for black society. You dig? I look at black society as my family, for real, for real. You dig? Because I don't have no coonish desire to be accepted by Zaddy and Mommy. I ain't never had that. I've never had that desire. And that's the problem with a lot of Negroes out here. They want to be accepted. They feel like they can't do anything unless Mommy and Zaddy is caping for them. You dig? Cats don't get a battery in their back unless Mommy and Zaddy is here. What's up, Lioness? Let me get Lioness in here. Our sister from New York. I know it's the middle of the night. Lioness, get on in here. This is our sister from New York. We got everybody up in here tonight. I know you probably got your bonnet on, dear, but get on. Let us know what's happening out there in Queens. We know you in bed with your robe on and your grandma drawers, but get on and say something and let us know what's happening with you. Come on, Jazz. Hell yeah. That's what I like about the family in here. We ain't no bedwitches and coons and bedbugs in here. You dig? Where you at, Jazz? What's up, Jimmy J Smooth? Next stop. Yeah, we working on HC5. Also, like I was tweeting this while I put this on the gram earlier. Look at Jazz. Look at you. How are you, dear?
I'm good. It's late.
I know. We didn't wake you and your dude up, did we?
No, my husband's sleeping.
Okay. So what's happening out there in Brooklyn right now?
Right now, all I'm seeing is Black folks going back and forth on social media about all of this, you know, Black men versus Black women stuff.
Oh, wow.
In terms of the nail salon, the dude tried it. Michael tried to open back up in early December.
Okay.
Yeah, and there were a bunch of videos, and that didn't last for so long. So he ended up packing his stuff and leaving out. But then he kept posting these little apology notes after saying publicly, well, not publicly, but saying to people in the community that he was not going to apologize. And he was still open. So we're like, oh, yeah, you're not going to apologize? So the boycotts continue and continue and continue. And then eventually he left. But after he left and packed up his things, he started posting these little notes. Happy holidays. I'm sorry. We apologize. So if he has no intention of coming back, why did he post those notes? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. But if at any time he comes back, we will be there. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, somebody will be on the ground. So I just want to say thank you for your support and for the support of other folks around. I want to also shout out the brothers in Tulsa at June's beauty supply store. Remember the beauty supply store where the sister got punched in her mouth?
Yeah. What happened?
Brothers are still out there, and some sisters are out there as well, boycotting.
Good.
And we still have Black folks going inside. And at this point, they have Black women sending their husbands, brothers, and cousins, and their males to go in there and shop for them to get their weaves. Every single day. So I'll make sure I send you some updates. But it's videos coming out of Tulsa at June's. Shout out to Minister Alvin Muhammad, who's out there on the ground all the time. So what we want to do is, you know, let folks know you come into the Black community, you disrespect or abuse or perpetuate any forms of anti-Blackness onto our people, we will shut you down. Absolutely. Our mantra is no respect, no business.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for what you do, my sister. We love you. You be good, beloved.
All right,
that's
take
the
care.
loveliest, my sister Jasmine. Jasmine be out there on their ass. That's the kind of sister that I like out here in the mix. Jasmine be on their ass. You dig? So and I want little girls to see that. Y'all need to see some sisters out there for real on the ground putting in work, not one of these white ass kissing bedwenches who's pretending to be down. That sister Jazz is out there on the ground fighting for y'all. Jazz be shutting their ass down too. You dig? Jazz be out there shutting their ass down. Jazz is a rider. And let me tell you something, they don't like to promote sisters like that. You know, they don't like to give sisters like Jazz shine. They don't like to show that because you know why? Because sisters like Jazz, women like that, they give birth to riders. You understand? Women like that, who's non-bedwinchy, non-coonish, who'll stick up for the community and step to white supremacy, they don't want that. You fuck around and give birth to a Tupac. See? You dig? That's what Afeni Shakur, she was a rider. When the mama's a rider, you're going to give birth to a rider. When we talk about the Haitian Revolution, go look at my movie 1804. We talked about the women who raised Toussaint and Dessalines and all these people, the sisters who raised those warriors who came up in the Haitian Revolution and defeated Napoleon. They had women raising them who themselves were warriors. They had African sisters who were veterans, sisters who was whooping ass over there in Africa. When they came over here, they taught those babies how to whoop ass. So when those brothers grew up, they started lighting them French dudes up. This is why they like attacking the sisters. They like to turn them out. They like to attack the sisters. get you hooked on the BT and the fuckery and the ratchetness, and this is why they like to really attack the sisters and turn them out and bedwench them out and hit you with Scandal and try to get you with Zaddy and make that very enticing to you. Yeah, the first teacher is the black woman. That's your mother. You understand? Yeah. So turn them into Amanda Seals. Yeah. Yeah, so actually, yeah, the sisters, they're always targeting sisters because you're the creator of the community. Yeah, she's a great example. I love Jazz. And that's why, you know, in my movies, I always try to feature strong, fly sisters. Yeah. Queen Nzinga, exactly. You listen to Brother Kaba talking about the strength of our sisters. Yeah, man. Absolutely. What Ike Shabazz, I don't know who Ike Shabazz is. Australia gave some land back to the Aboriginals. Wow. I wonder how much they gave back, because I went over there to Australia, and the way they did those folks, I was like, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I miss Dr. Welsing too, Stacey. I think about Dr. Welsing all the time. I really, really miss Dr. Welsing, man. She would just make stuff so plain, and a lot of stuff, you know, you could just hit her up and she just brings so much clarity to it, you know. You got 1804. Oh, yeah. 1804 still banging. 1804movie.com and also hiddencolorsfilm.com. But I really want to do a mini documentary about the Shea Butter Twitter, the Shea Butter feminist. I would like to do a YouTube documentary, but make it fly though, and really expose Shea Butter Twitter and just expose their tactics, expose the people who fund them, and get some YouTube personalities to appear in it. I can get Willie and you know, the Jason Blacks and the Black Authority, Professor Black Truth, Zoe, my man Ricky Rawls and the Champagne Sharks, he does that. Antonio Moore, all these cats, and just get them. I'm really thinking about doing that, man, because we really need to see who these people are. Yeah, I do. We'll do a quick GoFundMe just to kind of cover the cost so I can do it quick. But I think we really need to do that, because we talk about the Shea Butter Twitters all the time, but we really need to know who they are, man. A lot of folks, y'all know because y'all rock with me, but we got to break them down, the Jamillas, and you know, that little network is a small group of them. But the shit is heavy. The way they move, man. We need to know this. We got to expose this stuff, because every time there's some divisive bullshit in Black society, they're the ones in the mix. Just like with this R. Kelly thing, everybody's arguing back and forth about this R. Kelly. They're the ones in the mix. When they were promoting this old Bill Cosby thing, dividing everybody up, they were the ones in the mix. When they had that racist ass street harassment campaign going on, they were the ones in the mix facilitating that. They were the ones getting paid by the white organizations facilitating that. And I think it's getting to the point where we need to know who they are for our own safety, because some of the shit, just studying them and just seeing how vicious they are with their hatred towards Black society, that's something that we don't need to take that lightly. We don't need to take that lightly, man. We got to really understand them Shea Butters. They despise Black society, man. And more people just don't know. We know that they're on the take. So we got to get more people on board so we can reject these double agents who walk among us and can't wait to undermine us. They got little sleeper cells, in black society. Now, y'all don't go nowhere. My thing is stopping, and I'm going to start right back. So y'all count to 5. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. For those who don't know, this thing only records for an hour. Then it stops, and then you got to start back recording again. All right, everybody come on in here. We need to get 1,000 people in here. We had like 900 and something. Plug you in. And yeah, some of y'all, man, I would like to have some of you guys in here. Some of you guys on Instagram. But you got to be articulate, though. What's up, Miss Strella? Everybody say what's up to Aunt Strella. I would like to have some of y'all in here to really talk about it. A lot of people who are on Instagram. You dig? You want to be on it? I can have you in it, Miss Strella. But yeah, that's something I think we need to do. That's something we need to do. Was Don Lemon going at Kevin Hart again? What's Don Lemon talking about? Who are the Shea Butter Twitter fingers? Hilarious. You notice on IG Twins, yeah. Talk about how Shea Butter. And yeah, that's another thing, Doug. That's another thing we got to really understand. Shea Butter Twitter is full of two types. Most of them are black LGBT, a lot of lesbians, and there's a lot of anti-black male vitriol there. And a lot of them, the other half, are a lot of African immigrants who they've been vetted. I was going in back and forth with some of them today. Brother, their hatred for black Americans, a lot of us don't know it. We see somebody just kind of woofing back and forth about how black men ain't shit, black men is this, black men is that. And a lot of them shea butter feminists are these African immigrants who are basically anchor babies. They're basically anchor babies. You know, their parents came over here. They had some coon parents from West Africa somewhere. They cooned their way over here, immediately had a baby over here so they can stay. And culturally, they taught that child to despise black society. And they grow up doing everything they can to undermine black society. And a lot of us don't see that. Because we see another black person, we're like, oh, that's our brother, that's our sister. And that person is looking at us like those fucking Akatas. They got all types of fucked up words for us. That's just the reality of the game, man. Yeah, when you look at that. I was arguing with these people with them green and white flags on their profile. When you see some of them green and white flags and some of those Ghanaian flags and some of those different other kind of flags, dude, the hatred is real. And not all of them, but fuck. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Antonio, what are you talking about? Hold on. Antonio, get on camera, brother. Antonio, get on camera, because you asked me this earlier. You keep asking me something, and I don't know what you're talking about. So, Antonio, get on camera. I have you ask me on camera. Yeah, okay, this nigga, okay. All right, don't get your ass up in here. He declined. Don't get your ass back up here asking me those stupid questions. But this one woman, you know, because there was a couple, I posted one woman talking about if there's a race war, she's going to shoot a bunch of straight black men. And I'm like, oh my God, because they trash too. These people, man. And look, I can say not all, and not all is valid, but shit, too many. It's too many to negate the not all argument. It's just too many. Not all, of course not all, but shit, nobody, the ones who are, that's just like saying there's a country that's letting over terrorists, but not all of them are terrorists, but damn, we're going to have to vet the terrorist. And some of these people, they got an attitude, they feel justified in throwing black Americans under the bus because they say shit like, and this one woman who's a shea butter Twitter feminist, she was like, well, Y'all black Americans be calling us African booty scratchers, so the hatred goes both ways. And some of our people don't like y'all. We think we better, but it goes both ways. And that's let me clear that bullshit up right there. Let me be very frank on this. That ain't no both ways nothing. If you are an African immigrant or if you are a Caribbean immigrant, don't ever fix your fucking mouth to say that the hatred goes both ways, because that's bullshit. When you were a kid, somebody called you an African booty scratcher. Yeah, black kids do that. That's some shit that kids do. Most black adults don't sit around calling nobody no African booty scratcher. So they use this shit where they got called an African booty scratcher in school to justify having complete vitriol for black people for the rest of their lives. And y'all ain't gonna get away with that bullshit. Y'all not getting away with that. Trying to justify your hatred towards black Americans. And it was black Americans getting our brains bashed the fuck in to get you over here. You better be clear on that shit. Every black politician that we help elect and get pushed out there, they always have a goddamn immigrant agenda. And we still push it and we still promote them, and that shit helps you over us. We sacrifice ourselves so that you can get your ass over here and enjoy all this shit that we built. Get that shit straight. Don't ever fix your mouth talking about black folks don't like you. We done made all types of lanes for you. We've bent over backwards to help you get over here. We don't ever mistreat you. We create an economic base. You eat off us, and we don't mind that because we look at you as one of us. It's never reciprocal. Let's be very clear. It has never been reciprocal. And black folks, let's just get real for a minute. How has any immigrant group helped black Americans? Native black Americans, how has any immigrant group ever helped us, especially in the last 50 years? Hold on, wait, Maddie Britt, hold on, wait. We got somebody, she says, why do I dismiss the black woman's narrative? Maddie, can you get on camera, dear? So I'll know you're not trolling or not. But Maddie, can you get on? Because sometimes people say shit in the chat room and they just be saying it for attention. And I would like for you to get on camera, Maddie. You dig? And that's an unfair generalization. Who's okay? Maddie?
Yes.
Get on camera, dear. I've already seen you.
I can't get on camera.
I see your bundles already, sweetie. I see your bundles. So you might as well get on.
No, Tariq, I ain't want to get on camera.
Get your ass on camera and stop fucking around.
I'm saying.
Please, I already see your damn lace front. Get on camera. Stop fucking around.
Don't do that. I'm ashamed.
Lord, now what you talking about? Now, why do I dismiss black women's narratives? What you talking about?
You do. You dismiss our narrative like you
Name one time. Name one time.
You just said that black women always, you said you see one woman that said, and I also seen that as well because I follow your page on Twitter and on Instagram, but she said she had the Beyonce meme like shooting at black people or saying that she was gonna shoot up the straight black males, and
yeah,
I think you call her like a shea butter woman or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something of the sort. But I feel like you do dismiss black women's narrative, like you don't see it from both sides. And I understand that you're a man.
Let's slow down then. What's the other side of this fool talking about killing straight black men? What's the other side of that?
Well, shit, y'all rape and kill us all the time.
Who?
Y'all rape and kill us all the time.
Who?
I'm just saying, black men. Black men do rape and kill black women.
No, what black men rape and kill black women? What you talking about?
You don't know that? I'm from Arkansas, so maybe y'all don't see what we see in this area down south.
What you talking about? We rape and kill y'all.
So serious.
Who
They rape and kill us all the time. Like in Little Rock, Arkansas alone, I know with so many girls who got killed last year, walking out their houses, walking out their jobs, just killed by these black men. For one of them was just because she didn't want to be with him. And then the other one, I think it was like his baby mama.
What
Yeah,
do
so
what,
I mean, we
what
see
do
this stuff all the time.
sweetie? What do those dusty, bummy niggas have to do with other black men?
So what does the shea butter people have to do with us other black women?
It ain't y'all, us other black women, because I never put all black women in the same bucket. That's why I differentiated between black women and the shea butter feminists. See, I never put black women in the same bucket. And those shea butter feminists don't represent all black women. That's why I differentiate. You understand that?
Yeah, I guess we get into these disputes. My name is different on Twitter, but I'm Black Girl White Coat on there.
But I'm concerned by why you think those dusty ass niggas, some dusty rapists, represents black men. What makes you think they represent black men?
Well, because I mean, I'm from a different part of the United States, I guess. So I'm from small towns or whatever. So like that's really all I ever see. Like, you know, so I'm going off of what I see, and you're probably going off of what you see.
Okay, because I lived all over the country too. So if there's niggas raping and killing and that's normal in your city, you need to move. Because that's not normal. If everybody's killing and raping in your city, you should have moved already. You need to stack your money up and move if there's a bunch of dusty niggas just raping and killing and it's normal. Because where I'm from, rapists and killers who's killing women and beating up women, you get your ass whooped. I live in LA. We don't play that kind of shit out here. You don't go around raping people. We don't allow that as black men out here. So you need to be around some brothers who don't really play that kind of stuff.
Everybody want me to show my face, but I'm ashamed.
Why are you ashamed? Show your damn face.
I'm ashamed. But listen,
yes.
Here's the thing. I feel like somebody said that they were from Memphis, Tennessee, and he said, no, the fuck it ain't. All of my family stay in Memphis, so how is it not?
Now, out there in, you live in Little Rock, Arkansas?
I used to live in Little Rock, Arkansas. Now I'm in a part of Arkansas that's called Northeast Arkansas, so like Jonesboro area.
Okay, so are you married or are you dating a white man? What's your situation right now?
I've never been outside my race, baby. No. No. I'm not married and I'm not dating. I choose not to date at this point.
But if you're around a situation where dudes are doing dusty shit like raping and killing sisters, and that's normal, you're going to have to move, sweetie. That ain't life. That's not life, and that don't represent black men. I promise you that. So you got to get away from that dusty shit. You just got to get away from that area. You got to get away from
I mean that's cool. I see what you're saying, but I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just afraid of black men, like for real, because I mean, it's not like the people that do these crimes to us are white men. It's always black men.
Right. Well, the thing is, you live in an area where, okay, let's unpack that, because, you know, we always look at...
Hold on. Somebody asked me, do I need a loan, y'all? I'm a nurse. Listen, I know I look like a struggle person right now, but I'll snap up real quick, okay?
Yeah.
This is motherhood right here. Kids are asleep and everything, so this is what you go get, baby.
Now my sister's telling her truth. So why do you think... Because I always put things in the context of white supremacy. Now, of course, we got to have personal responsibility, but I do put things in the context of white supremacy. Why do you think it's just black men doing all the killing out there where you live?
Well, I mean, I understand that there are a lot of felons here, and they don't have resources. They don't have the funds or whatever. I get that narrative. Like, I'm not saying... I got cousins. I don't have no brothers, but I'm raising black sons.
How many sons you got?
I've had 4 sons. One of them is deceased, but I still say I have 4 sons. I have one daughter. Huh?
Okay. Oh, you got 4 sons and 1 daughter?
Uh-huh.
You got 5 kids?
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, you young as hell. How old is your youngest?
How old is my youngest? He is 4.
Okay, and how old is the oldest?
11.
Okay, so you had a baby when you were, what, 13?
No, I had a baby when I was 19.
19. Okay, I don't know. Okay. My math is all fucked up. So you got 4 babies. You got 4 babies, and you raising them by your damn self.
Not necessarily. Me and their dad split, but he still helps.
Okay, well you still single. Y'all ain't together, and
Yeah.
you still
Yeah.
goddamn single. You
Yeah.
dig? Now, in your
I
city,
said their dad. Somebody, it's always somebody who comes for the black women and think that they have multiple baby fathers and stuff. You know what I mean? Miss me with that, you guys. But
how many
okay.
dads are there? How many dads are there?
They got one daddy.
All of them are the same dude.
Yes, we was popping it.
Now, why in the fuck are y'all not married then?
I never aspired to marry.
That's bullshit.
I promise
Sister,
you.
You've been having babies.
He follows you. He is the reason why I even know who you are. He follows you.
Okay.
And if he sees this, he'll be like, yeah, she didn't even want to marry me. Player. She didn't want to marry. I've seen so many bad marriages, so I just never wanted to be married.
Now, why did you not want to marry him?
Well, I mean, I just didn't want to marry at all. Like, period. It didn't matter who it was, but I think that was our issue. That like it was going nowhere. Like I wasn't moving on being married.
Now, where are your parents from? Your parents, where they from?
They from Arkansas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And because in that area, I know there's a lot of single mothers out there. A lot of y'all here raising all these kids basically by yourself.
Pretty much.
You dig? And how do you think that affects children when you already got a bunch of kids and then you got to provide and how you gonna raise all those kids by yourself? Can you look after them? You know what I'm saying?
See, and here's my thing. I do have anxiety and it's separation anxiety from my children. But I've not.
That means
always...
Section 8. That means Section 8. You on Section 8?
No, baby.
I
told y'all I'm a nurse. I don't qualify for none of that shit. I don't
There's
qualify
nurses
for none
who
of
got
it.
Section 8. You get your mama Section 8.
No, my mama actually owns houses.
Okay.
So like I don't have any of that, you guys. I know that you guys would think that, and I don't blame you for thinking that because that's how we've been indoctrinated to think. But I promise you guys, I can show you my badge right now. I'm a nurse. Okay?
Are you a nurse or a CNA? A nurse or a CNA?
No, baby. I am a licensed practical nurse. Okay. I'm not a CNA. So I actually had to go through school and I actually had to go past state boards to become a licensed nurse. So yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, and I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I've chosen the best men in my life or whatever, but I don't feel like we have the greatest things to choose from here. Because most of them are gay.
Okay. Why would you say that? How do you know?
Because most of them are gay or on the low or thuggish, like, you know what I mean? And it's just always, I don't know. I just don't want to date. I'm scared.
So, do you date the thugs? Because I know you ain't dating the down low dudes. And even by your own admission, you say the only dudes that's out there are the dudes who's raping and killing. So that means you got thug vision. That's what you're seeing. And I got listeners from out there in Arkansas. I used to hang with cats from Arkansas, and I know for a fact that ain't that ain't all that's out there because I know cats from out there.
No.
Yeah.
What part of Arkansas you know them from?
I know some cats from Little Rock. Yeah, they came from Little Rock, and they came out here. Some real good.
And they ain't shit.
They were good dudes. These were good dudes. They were good dudes.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I know good guys. Good guys.
Right.
But it's not always just because a man is a good man doesn't mean that he's your man.
And you said you've made the wrong choices. Why have you made the wrong choices?
I you know what? I think, I was just young. So, you basically go just being young, having unprotected sex. Let's be honest, sex without responsibility. I mean, it can get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, what you trying to what kind of dudes you trying to get? You
I
understand?
don't want to get no dude. I want to.
But let's go back though. When you got pregnant at 19, you weren't married. You still trying to get the shit together. So you start popping out kids back to back, starting at 19. You never got married. You can't complain about the dating scene because hell, all these dudes out here who's eligible, and you over here just popping out baby after baby back to back and not getting married.
Well, I mean, once you kind of have a child, you feel limited on dating other people. Well, and it just for me, that's how I felt.
See, and then see, you got to look at that. You got to look at your choices and all that stuff, and then see, you can't have all these, you know, these strikes on your record and be like, oh, these niggas ain't shit. You got to start looking at your record.
And I do that, and I'm harder on myself than anybody else will ever be. I mean, there's guys without kids who would seriously want to date me, but I turn them down because they don't have any kids, so I don't feel like they can relate or they can understand. So,
yeah. Now, did you got brothers and sisters?
I have sisters. I don't have any brothers.
Oh, okay. And was your dad around when your mom was raising y'all? Were both your parents around?
Both of my parents were around until a certain point in my life.
How old were you when they split up?
Probably about 10.
10, okay. Now, was there any kind of sexual misappropriation when you were growing up?
You know, by my father.
Yeah, by anybody. Was it? But it was your dad.
Not by my father, but it was sexual misappropriation at the age of 17 by a pastor.
Oh, damn. There we go. There it is right there. There it is right there. See? And right after that, you got pregnant. Damn. Lord. And it was a pastor. Was it a Sunday school pastor? Or just...
No, he was our youth minister.
Okay. How much older was he? How old was he?
He was 34 and I was 17.
Wow. How long did that go on?
For about 2 years.
Oh, wow. Well, shit, is that who you got the baby by, is it? Shit.
No.
Oh, shit.
Not at all.
Lord, yeah. See? We see, there's always that. There's always some shit like that popping. And, you know, that kind of throws your view of dudes for a long time. That kind of throws your view off. So I get that. And we got to acknowledge that and learn how to bring closure to stuff like that. You dig? Right.
Somebody said the first baby is his. No. They childish over here, man.
Lord.
They so childish. But that's all right, because I'm a troll too.
Yeah. And see, and that explains why you don't want to really commit. You don't want to get married. Now that explains everything. You're like, because you can't trust. You got trust issues. And any type of authoritative looking man, you get on the defense. Any type of black man who seems somewhat authoritative, you get on the defense. Just like with me, you don't even know me, but you saw how authoritative I am with people online, and automatically, you get defensive. You dig? That's why you started projecting stuff onto me. Oh, you don't give black women a voice. No. You see, you get into defense and attack mode, and you've equated authoritative men with negativity. So this is why I got to do all this shit on my own. I got to raise all these kids on my own. I'm on my own because I cannot trust these dudes. You know? Because of that one janky, dusty ass pastor who did that sucker shit. You know?
Yeah, but I ended up getting him out the way because he was still like trying to that's why I understood a lot of the victims and they're going back and forth and all of that stuff, or a lot of the people that was on there or whatever. That's why I really too much didn't judge them, because I know that I've been there before.
Oh yeah.
you know, sometimes it's hard to get off from under a person who's manipulated you for so long.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't sympathize with everybody. It was just a couple of people.
Mm,
and
yeah.
and a lot of the parents, I feel like, were not protective enough, especially the men.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but sister, thank you so much for calling in. But you know, real interesting story. And tell your baby dad we said what's up. Next time we'll try to get him to call in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
All right, then you be good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye bye.
All right. So, all right, that was interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. Man, yeah, you start pulling the layers back, you'll see what's going on. Yeah, you start pulling the layers back, sisters. That's why I look. You know, even with that R. Kelly thing, with that show, we should be using that to create dialogue. Why the? Okay, I keep smelling perfume, and I don't like the smell. You know, I think it's that shit that they you know, those lotions they put on you at the nail shop. Yeah, I don't like that smell. It's too foo-foo smelling. And I keep smelling it, and it's annoying me right now. But back to what I'm saying. I smell like fucking Liz Claiborne or some shit. But like I said, this is the kind of dialogue that we need to have. We need to have that kind of dialogue if we're gonna really be serious about it. If we're really gonna be serious about, you know, concerned about what's happening with the sisters out here. Man. It's very it's therapeutic. That's what we need to have that conversation. For real, and not just be out here showing out for white people, which is what a lot of these shea butters are doing. They're just showing out for white women with all this fake concern, but they ain't sitting down talking to these sisters and really getting to the root of what's happening so people can start bringing closure to it. That's what we need to do. We need to talk, dialogue for real. Yeah. Have I spoke to Hassan? That name sounds familiar. Strella, shut your drunk ass up. Strella over there talking shit. Put you on. You got some useful information. Southern King. All right, Southern King. All right, let's see what Southern King got to talk about. Hold on. We'll get a brother in. All right, Southern King, get on, brother. Let's see what's on your mind. And let's not have it on some moist shit either, brother. Have the lights. There you go. How you doing, brother? What's up? What's your name, brother?
AJ, bro.
There you go. Why you low-key look like the dude who was delivered at the church?
Hell no. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
But you kind of look like him a little. Don't he look like him a little bit, guys? Like the dude, what's it, Andrew, something Campbell, whatever his name is. But you kind of look like him a little bit. But what's on your mind, bro?
Yeah.
What city you in?
I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, man.
Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to Jackson. What's on your mind, bro?
No, man. I'm a huge fan, bro. I just got all your videos, man.
My man. There you go.
Movies. And I just wanted to touch on what old girl was saying, man. Like down south, man, cats around here, man, they real abusive. And like we don't have nothing to do around here. We don't got like no amusement parks and stuff like that. Nothing to do to keep your mind from doing dumb stuff. So it's a lot of cats, man. They just really like to like jump on they women. I mean, I know this one girl, man, she hit me up yesterday. We just cool. We don't mess around. I'm married or whatever, but she sent me some pictures and she was all beat up and stuff. She was like her baby dad had jumped on her for no reason. And she got 5 kids too, and she like 29.
Damn.
So down here, you know, in the South, when you ain't got nothing to do, you ain't got no jobs, no economy, dudes get real possessive, man, and they'll kill their women in a heartbeat. Like, it's women drop dead around here like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they dudes so aggressive. If they woman look at them, and they don't really, you know, it just they overprotected. They aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I just had to. I was kind of feeling sister on that. You know what I'm saying about the raping and the killing and stuff, man. Because Arkansas, you know, where it's like nothing to do in Arkansas, nothing to do in Mississippi, nothing to do in Alabama. Like my family from Alabama, most of my family live in Auburn, and you know, but it's like that down here, man.
Well,
You know, it ain't like out west and up north or whatever where you kind of can keep busy.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. You know, I was feeling sister too. I feel that. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy, man. That, you know, a lot of these dudes, they feel like, you know, they've been defeated by white supremacy. They can't beat white supremacy, so they can go home and then take it out on the women. That sucker shit. So, you know,
yeah, man.
yeah. But yeah, we're
It's
gonna
kind
have
of
to.
rough, bro.
Yeah, it's rough. How long you been married, by the way, bro? How long you been married?
I've been married since May of 2017, man. So
That,
almost 2 years.
that's what's up. But what kind of work you do down there?
I drive trucks, man. I haul cars.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of brothers are getting into that truck driving thing. That's
It's
seem
kind
like
of like the only thing that's left, man, is other than selling dope. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your mind somewhere else and stay busy. And that's the kind of that fast money. So
yeah,
get out the game of selling drugs and try to stay out of trouble. Get out the city too, because I'm gonna tell you the truth real quick. I don't want to hold too much of your time, but truck driving I save a lot of cats' lives around here, man, because I got people that's around me, you know, that kind of didn't go the route that I went, and they still gang banging. They're almost 30 years old, and we all had the same opportunity, grew up on the same street. But you know, I just chose to leave. You know, I went to trucking school all the way in Utah. I just left. You know what I'm saying? At
yeah.
20 years old, and I ain't looked back since. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
So
good.
it's kind of the only thing left around here, man, in
Real
Mississippi.
talk. Man, thank you so much for calling in, brother. Man, good information, brother. Thank you so much.
No doubt, bro.
That's what I like.
Have a good
I like when brothers come through and they ain't on no dumb shit. I like that. The brother has some real good information. You know, we got to do something, man. We got to see what we can do, man, to kind of reach out and, you know, come up with some solutions about what's happening out here in these neighborhoods. You know, so that this bullshit can stop, so niggas can stop being on the bullshit. It's Gino from Flint. What's up, Soul Beauty Blog? How are you, dear? Yeah, they come together as one. You know, we gotta. No, I don't want to get into I don't want us to get into catchphrases and sloganisms. I don't want to get into sloganisms. We gotta do some tangible things. You know, they're a big problem. And now I talked about this when I was in Atlanta. I saw a lot of young, like homeless looking black men. Even out here too, sometimes when I go on to Hollywood Boulevard, I see young black men who look like they're homeless. You know, because back in the day, you see a homeless person, they were a little older, but now you got they look like 16 and 17-year-old dudes homeless. And, you know, a lot of young people, they're not getting any trades, learning any trades in school, so they don't really have any skills, as opposed to the white schools where they teach them trades and they have skills, so when they get out of high school, they got jobs waiting on them. With these young brothers, they just don't have it popping, and then they try to get into the streets, and the streets, they don't know the rules, and then they start stumbling up. The minute they get into the game, they start fucking up, and the minute somebody crosses them, they want to start getting into gunplay, and they, you know, it's a whole vicious cycle. We got to start showing and create more economic opportunities for brothers and sisters out here, especially in places like, you know, not just the South, but in the Chicago area, because, you know, a lot of people are talking about that whole R. Kelly thing, and, you know, all these girls around Chicago ending up in this motherfucker's house, and, you know. And I do a lot of stuff with people out there in Chicago. Where are my Chicago people? Where are my Chicago people? And my Chicago and Milwaukee people? Angel investment funds, that's one thing. They took the trades out of schools specifically to undermine black people. But my Chicago people, if you're in Chicago or Milwaukee, you know I got hookups with employment agencies out there. There's a black brother out there in Chicago. He has an office in Chicago and Milwaukee. My brother Junius James, excuse me. And we've helped get people employment out there in Chicago. I've referred people to my dude, and he has gotten a lot of people full-time work. if you are a black man or black woman, young girl in the Chicago area, you email me. I will get you clicked in with my people who have an employment agency there, and they can get you work. So you ain't somewhere up at R. Kelly's fucking studio doing God knows what for a couple of dollars. I got people there that will employ you. I'm dead ass. Again, I've already employed people out there in Chicago. You understand? And I referred a lot of my listeners to some of my people out there. So if you guys are serious, y'all email me. And I'm going to get you hooked in out there in the Chicago and Milwaukee area. My brother Junius James, an older brother, his brother's been running an employment agency for a long time, and he gets people hooked up. He hit me up last week. I was out of town, I think, but he hit me up last week, wanted me to throw some folks at him, and I can do that. I would like for some other brothers and sisters in other cities, if you are connected with employment agencies, I want you to holler at me. If you are in Long Beach, I know my sister Renee, she has a store down there. She has a beauty shop down there. She's always looking for people. Hit me up. I can hook you up. We need a national network. That's what we did. We need to get that popping. I've already went around the country showing different black businesses just to show you who to go patronize. But what I want to do is get a network of employers. You in the Bay Area, you're hiring. What, Heist, can you get on camera real quick? Let me get you on, Heist, let me get you on camera, brother. Let me get Heist on camera real quickly, brother, just to let us know what you got going on. Yes, Renee Shades of Africa. That's my sister. Love Renee. Renee is.
What's up with it, Brody? How you doing, Brody?
What's up, man? How you doing, family?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. So what you got going on up there?
At the moment, I'm at the hospital to visit my sister, but I own a moving company. I do home staging.
Oh, cool. Cool.
You feel me?
Oh,
we did the most expensive house in San Francisco for $42 million. You can look it up.
Okay.
Also, I have an Instagram. Pardon me. I got an Instagram with that, too. I don't ever show my face or anything like that, so this is definitely something different. But, yeah, I own a moving company. I'm always hiring. I only hire brothers, mostly, felons. That's it.
No doubt. How many folks you need right now?
Man, if they got license driving, I start off at 21 up to $25 an hour.
Okay.
Man, if you could send at least a good 3, 4, I'll hire them on the spot.
Okay. My brothers, so I'm going to have them, if you're in the Bay Area, follow my brother on Instagram.
Yeah. San Francisco Bay Area. My company out of San Francisco.
No doubt. How long you been up there in the Bay, brother?
I've been here since 1983. I was born in Greenville, Mississippi.
No doubt.
Been out here since I was a baby, basically. And yeah, making it happen.
Oh yeah, my brother. How long you been doing the moving business thing?
Damn, I don't know if I want to get this all up, but fuck it. Since 2011, got out the feds in 2009.
No doubt.
You know, I done did about 17 and a half between YA and the feds. So, you know, it's a story to be told, a success story for sure.
Yeah.
But
you did 17. Well, you out there fucking with Crosby or somebody. Who you out there with?
No. I did 11 in the feds. I did 6 and a half in CYA about right before that.
Shit, but did you have a connection? Did you have a connection in Colombia? Brother,
my last name is Ross, nigga. What you mean? No. I'm in trouble like motherfucker. It's good. But for real, go ahead. I need some workers though, bro. For real. Somebody that's Willie.
Yeah. We're going to get you right, brother. We're going to get you straight, man. And email me, too, so I can have your information so I can talk about it on my radio show, too. We'll get you straight.
All right. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
This is what we need to be doing, family. There's work out here for the family, dude. There's work out here. You understand? Those are the kind of cats you want to work for. This brother, he's been in the streets. He's been going legit. Those are the kind of cats you really want to fuck with. Those are the kind of niggas I fuck with right there. Those are the kind of shits. That's what I fuck with right there. Those street dudes who done gone legit. They're straight up and down. They ain't gonna be bullshit about your paper. They ain't gonna be shucking and jiving. It's gonna be right to the point. They're gonna get what they give you. They're gonna get what they say. Real straight, thorough dudes. Niggas out here, we don't really play with people's money like that out here. You can't really move and shake out here playing with somebody's money. So dudes like that, that's they get down and they got a code. If you're in the Bay Area, you need to hit my brother up. He's looking for you. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be networking. We got brothers and sisters out here, niggas out here acting a fool. Niggas ain't got no money. There's brothers and sisters we need to be connecting with. The problem is we don't be talking enough. See, when it comes to dialogue, everything is all up in the air. Niggas be bickering back and forth. We need to be networking just like this. All you other employers who need people, y'all need to be emailing me, getting in my DMs. My email is info@tariqelite.com. info@tariqelite.com. And you know why we don't hardly see this with us? Because we use Instagram and social media differently than white people and Asians. See, white people and Asians do this shit all the time on social media. They're sitting up hooking each other up all the time on social media. White people and Asians, they're connecting with each other as far as business, just like this all the time. That's what they use social media for. We get on social media, what we do, it's all about, we got to twerk. We got to be twerking, showing coochie hair, titty milk. Niggas got to be with the money phone. Niggas done got their income tax check. You got the money phone. Niggas want to floss and twerk. That's what niggas want to do instead of network. We got to be out here networking and connecting. You dig? That's what y'all. That's why when I'm doing projects, I be on his social media. I'm like, hey, one of you motherfuckers play a keyboard. I'm hiring a keyboard to go on tour. Which one of y'all niggas play a keyboard? Who plays a fucking guitar? Which one of you niggas can play a flute? Shit. You know, I mean, networking. Some of y'all gonna get some money. You fuck with me. I'm not gonna be on here flossing. Come on, nigga, let's work. Who draw? Who knows how to draw? I be hiring all y'all for Hidden Colors whenever I'm doing movies. I get on the gram like, nigga, somebody does art. Who does art? All right, come on, nigga, let me get you some money and do some shit. Who's a barber? I'm in your city. Nigga, hook me up. And don't push my hairline back too far. You dig? So I use this thing as a networking tool. Yes, I do need painters, and I'm saying that now. When we got we're working on Hidden Colors 5 now. So we're starting to get the B-roll stuff pretty soon. So I'm gonna need a gang of artists on this. I'm gonna need a bunch of artists and illustrators on this heavy. Yeah. You an artist and an educator? That's what's up, Gifted. I don't know if you need some cybersecurity. You dig? So that's the thing, man. We got to be ready to network, and the thing is, man, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. When it's time to network, have your shit together. You better have your stuff together, because a lot of times cats be, and that's the thing. Motherfuckers don't be having their shit together, and they be wasting time. And then when you get around people who's ready to do business and you fumbling and stumbling and you're wasting time, that just kind of kills the spirit of everything. You dig? So you be like, hey man, what you do? Yeah, brother, I make kente cloth pillows, brother. I said, okay, well, cool. Let me get some off you. Okay, see, this is what I got right here, brother. Hold on. See, right here, brother, I got half of it done right there. This is a prototype. I got this from the showroom, brother. This is just to display. I can let you have it, brother. Now, they ain't no cotton in there, brother. There's no cotton in here. It's filled with balloons with water. All right, so you can't lay on it. If you lay on it, the balloons are bust. But when I'm done with it, I'm gonna stuff it with cotton. Then I'm gonna put some chicken feathers in there. I'm raising the chickens right now. We had 7 chickens. I got a little hungry last week. I cooked 3, so we don't have too many of the chickens. But what we gonna do, brother, we're gonna get some more chicken feathers later on in about a month or so when I get my income tax, brother. So we're gonna get this going. I got my business cards going on, but it's that type of shit. Then it becomes this niggas. Okay, I don't want to. Niggas running their mouth on some dumb shit. All right, my nigga. You don't want to do business with this motherfucker, you know, talking all this crazy shit. Oh shit, my battery's about to die. My battery's about to die. What's up, Prince Vimena? What's up, Mia Nicole? With that beautiful lace front. No, now I gotta get off here because my thing is about to die. My thing is about to die. But anyway, let me get out of here, man. Ism Radio tomorrow. Go to minkslide.com tonight. Get your albums, the Mink Slide album. You get the vinyl. You dig? Go to hiddencolorsfilms.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to holler.